Hi everyone, thanks for joining today. So my name's Katie, if you have not practiced with me, and today is going to be a Barre Flow class. So we're going to start with some meditation at the beginning. We're going to flow into some mat bar exercises. Then we will be doing some gentle yoga into shavasana. So a couple of things that you may want. If you want to have a resistance band handy, you do not need it, but this is just something if you want to add to your practice. Weights, you will not need them today, but if for some reason you can find somewhere to toss them in, feel free. Once again, totally not necessary, but if you want to have them within a little grab's reach, go right ahead. For the yoga class, it's going to be super gentle, but as always, feel free to grab blocks, books. Those are great to bring the earth to you so that you're not overreaching, you're not straining yourself. Blankets, pillows, anything to be comfy within your seat. And that's really about it. So we're going to start in a nice comfortable seat, whatever it is that you find comfortable. The legs could be crossed, they could be straight out. Maybe you have your knees bent sitting upon your heels like I just was. And as you come to your seated position, take that flesh away from your sits bones. Ground down. I like to imagine myself growing my roots into the earth. I feel my roots growing deep into the earth, and I'm starting to pull in earth's nutrients. This is what I imagine every time I come to a seated position for meditation. My eyes are already closed just to let that imagination flow, but I want you to try to imagine that right now. See if you feel a little bit connected to the earth, a little bit more grounded. And now take those hands, place them upon your knees, palms can face down or up, or maybe you want to cradle your hands in your lap, shoulders roll down. Just take an inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Once again, inhale through the nose, exhale, sigh it out. Last one. So just feel the way that you relax into this space, relax into your practice. Let your breath become natural, whether that be in and out through the nose, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Maybe you're a mouth breather, but just let that breath be natural. No effort, all ease. As you come into this space, feeling yourself connected to the earth, feeling yourself connected to your mat, allowing yourself to connect to your practice and your breath. Releasing any chatter within the mind. Letting go of any to-do lists that you may have, any worries or anxieties, any stressors. I like to grab my imaginary broom and sweep the space in my mind from side to side, clearing it all out, allowing myself to be here with you. And you try to do the same. Allow yourself to be here with me. In a blank room, blank walls, blank ceiling, blank floor. The only thing that's left is you and your mat, you and your practice. Everything else swept aside for now. Feeling the shoulders drop down a little bit more. Feeling your jaw soften, your third eye relaxes. Inhale, lengthen through the crown, so sit up a little bit taller. Exhale, chin falls towards your chest. So the head drops forward, your back stays straight. And not forcing your head forward, but gravity and the exhales release it down. I'm going to turn on some music, but keeping your head floating down. And now you can start some half neck circles. So rolling your head to one side, coming through center, other side. And just starting to float side to side, warming up through that neck at your own pace. One more to each side. Allowing your head to rest at center, chin towards your chest. Rolling your head all the way up. Exhale. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Take a moment here. Set an intention for yourself, set an intention for your practice. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, left hand comes down. Tuck your tailbone under, no arching of your back. Inhale, lengthen through that right. Exhale, side body stretch. Feeling that stretch start at the hip, come through that side body all the way out of the fingertips. Inhale here. Exhale, right hand towards the left, so we're closing that shoulder. Inhale, open it. Exhale, close. Inhale, up. Exhale, close. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, right hand comes down. Inhale, lengthen through that left, so watching any arch of your back, hips tucked, navel is towards your spine. Exhale, lean. So that side body stretch. If you were to turn your gaze up, you can see under that arm towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, close that shoulder. Left hand towards the right. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, both hands come up. Exhale, right hand to the outside of that left leg. Left fingers behind your tail. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist the torso, gaze follows. Inhale the hands up. Exhale to the other side. So on your inhale, lengthen through that crown. Exhale, twist. Starting with that torso, gaze follows. Inhale up. Interlace those fingers. Flip the palms up. Get a little arch to your spine here. Exhale, round that spine. Arms come out to chest height. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, round. Inhale up. Exhale, round. Inhale up. Exhale, release your hands down. All right, so let's head into a tabletop position. So we're going to do a little plank down dog series to start our core and our shoulders right off the bat. So bring your hands under your shoulders. Step the feet back. You're going to come into a high plank. We're going to start in a down dog, but here is where I want. So it's going to be a little bit wider of a down dog because I want you to float into this perfect plank. So in your plank, again, core is always tight, and it's a long line from your crown through your heels. So lift those hips up, find your down dog. Take it a little bit wider. So your feet are wide here. Inhale, come forward, high plank. And we're just going to shoot the hips back. So we're going to keep doing this a couple of times. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Two more just like that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hold forward. This time, we're going to do some shoulder taps. So right hand to the left shoulder. Try and keep it slow and controlled. Left hand to the right shoulder. So we have our feet wide to stabilize. Hike those hips up. So if you want, you can watch me. Inhale, come forward. If you notice, my hips are not rotating. It's soft. I am really activating through that core. Hand comes down. Replace it left. So try not to dip your hips here. Hike it up. If you need to drop to your knees, please do. Come forward. Tap those shoulders as slow as you can. Inhale, forward. Shoulder taps. Hike those hips. We're going to do that one more time. Tap those shoulders, nice controlled, no swaying of those hips. Hike it up. All right. This time, step your feet together. Come forward. Drop your hips to one side. Come through center. Drop them to the other. Once again, you could always drop to your knees. Down dog. Inhale, forward. Exhale, one side. Inhale through center. Exhale to the other. Inhale, center. Down dog. So we've got 3 more, total of 5. Come forward, hip drops. Nice and slow. But working with your breath. Keeping that core nice and strong. Once again, we have those nice long lines. Last one. All right, let's take a little bit of a break here. Drop those knees, find a child's pose. Reconnect to your breath, reconnect to the moment, stretch through those shoulders. All right, this time come into your tabletop. You can't see my face through the hair. All right, so in your tabletop, once again, shoulders right upon those wrists, hips upon those knees. We're going to start off with a bear crawl hold. If at any point your wrists are starting to bother you, you could always come to fists, or you could grab onto some dumbbells. But really spread your fingers wide. So don't press your palm where the palm and the wrist meet. Really separate that weight through your entire, what word am I looking for? Spread that weight through your entire hand. Fingertips are going to press down. Curl your toes under. Lift those knees. Let's hover for 10, 9. Keep that back nice and straight. Long lines always. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it out. You can always rotate through those wrists. Just roll them out. We're going to do that again, but this time we're going to press our knees out to the sides of our mat for a count of 10. So curl your toes. Inhale. Exhale, press up. And let's press it out. In. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. So we're going to do the bear crawl again. Rolling out those wrists in between each one. This time, instead of our knees pressing out, we're going to press our hips up. So it's little pulses up. So spread those fingers nice and wide. Shoulders right on top of those wrists. Curl your toes under. Hover those knees. And let's press it up. Up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. So we've got 2 more. We're going to do that. We're going to press our knees out and hit our hips up. We're going to do a 10 count of that, and then we'll take a break, and then we'll hold for 1 more 10 count of just the bear crawl hold. So the shoulders, you may be feeling it, you may not, but I promise you that they are working. They are so strong with that stabilization. The core is activated. So anyways, I'll stop talking and let's get to business. Curl those toes under. Let's lift those knees up. Let's press it out, up, out, up, out, up, out, up, out. 5 more. Give me 5. Lift. 4. Lift. 3. Lift. 2. Lift. 1. Just hold it in your bear crawl. Do not drop it. Give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's head down into a child's pose. Roll out those wrists. Some deep breaths here. All right, so let's head on to our backs. So knees are going to be bent, feet are planted, palms are down. We're just going to do some basic bridges. And as you lift, so I want you to see something. We're not just going through the motions. As you lift, you engage your core and your hips tilt forward. I don't know if you can see that rotation, but we're squeezing at the top. And then we're going to do just 10 full bridges, pressing through your heels. Palms are here for some support. Inhale. Let's lift. 10. Kiss the floor. 9. So it's not a full release down. I think Caitlin said kiss the floor yesterday. I love that turn. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Hold it up. Hold 10. 9. Really activate. 5. 4. 3. 2. Pulse 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up onto your tiptoes, roll down one vertebrae at a time. Draw those knees in. All right, plant those feet down. Palms are down by your sides. So we're going to add a little leg lift in. They're not single leg deadlifts. We're going to hold it at the top, but you'll see. So we're going to come up, come to your high, lift the left leg up, drop it down in line with the knee. So we're just going to hold it up as that left leg drops and lifts. Drop, lift. You're going to feel that right leg really working. 4, 5. We've got 5 more. 8, 9, 10, hold, give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, lift those hips, 4, 3, 2, replace that left leg, lift the right leg up, lift those hips up, drop the right leg down in line with that right knee. So they are beautifully in line, drop 10, lift, so it comes to that hover, and then it meets knee to knee. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold knee to knee, hold 10, lift those hips, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, bend the knee, drop it down, hug those knees in. All right, now we're going to do full single leg glute bridges. We're just going to do 5 on each side. So, knees are bent, feet are planted, palms come down. Press into those heels, lift it up. If this isn't comfortable, just do regular glute bridges. Lift the right leg up. It doesn't have to come fully to the sky. Just keep it lifted. Now you're going to bring those hips down, kiss, and up. 3 more. 3, 2, hold it up, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, pulse 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, drop that right leg down, lift the left leg, lift those hips up, kiss the floor, 5, press, 4, press, 3, press, 2, hold it up, 5, 4, 3, 2, pulse 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring that knee down, come up onto your tiptoes, roll down, draw those knees in, gently rock side to side. We're going to do that full glute bridge one more time. So the 10, the hold, and the pulses. So knees are bent, feet are planted, palms come down by your side. So let's lift it all the way to the top, really tighten up those glutes, tuck those hips, keep the gaze lifted. Let's kiss the floor for a 10, lift, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, pulse, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, roll up onto your tiptoes, roll down one vertebrae at a time. Draw those knees in towards your chest, gently rocking side to side. All right, let's head up onto our knees. All right, so we are going to do some push-ups and then a little bit of inner thigh work, and then we'll finish up with some core before we float into our yoga routine. So, hands right under those shoulders. If you want them out a tiny bit more, that's fine. Knees are going to be down. You're going to have those heels up towards your glutes. And if you see, I am not in a tabletop. My hips are tilted forward like I'm in a high plank. We're all going to be down on our knees. I don't care if you can do them in a full plank, but we're going to all stay down on our knees. We're going to do 10 regular push-ups, so we're going to try and bring our elbows out, not in line with our shoulders. They come down at an angle. And press. 9. Keep your neck neutral, so look down, not under you, but straight beneath. We've got 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back, child's pose. All right, coming up, so we're going to do a couple of tempo push-ups. We're going to go down, 2, up, 2. And then the next set I'll tell you about after. So come forward, you're on the tops of your thighs. If you want to cross your legs, you can. So once again, elbows do not come out in line with those shoulders. They're down an angle, or you can even hug them by your ribs. That's fine. So we're going to go down for a 2 count, up for a 2 count. So down, 2, up, 2. Keep that little pause. Up, down, press, down, press, lower, press, down, up. We're going to do 2 more, down, 2, up, 2. Last one, down, 2, up, 2. Take a child's pose, or you can take a puppy dog where your hips stay up and your arms stretch out. All right, so the last set, we're going to go down 3, up 1. We're only going to do 5 of them. So dig deep, breathe into it. It should be challenging, unless I'm just really weak, possible. So let's head forward. Shoulders in line with those wrists. Knees are bent, you're on the tops of your thighs. We are going to lower for 3, 2, 1, press up. 3, 2, 1, press up. 3, 2, 1, press up. 2 more, down. 2, 3, up. Last one, down. 2, 3, press it up. Come into that puppy dog. Walk your hands in, lift your chest, and let's head back onto our back. Scooch forward. All right, so we're going to do just a tiny bit of inner thigh work. And then we're going to do some core and float into some yoga. So hands come down by your sides, point those toes. We're going to bring them out to a wide V, flex, squeeze them up. Point, out, flex, squeeze. So build your own resistance here. It's nice and slow. I want you to feel that pull on the inner thighs. Imagine like there is a string pulling them up. Ooh, I almost lost it. Point, out, flex, squeeze. 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 Point, bring it out for 1, flex, bring it 3, 2, 1. So we're going to do the 4 count, but 1 out, 3 up. So we're coming out, flex, 3, 2, 1, point, 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 out, flex, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. So now we're going to point, go out for 3, squeeze in for 1. So point those toes, bring it out. Oh, I just lied. Bring it 3, 2, 1. Flex, squeeze. Point. 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 3, 2, 1. Flex, squeeze. Hold here. So now we're going to point our toes, bring it out for 4, in for 4. We're just going to do 4 of those. So point your toes, bring it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex, squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1. Point, out. 2, 3, 4. Flex, in. 2, 3, 4. Point, out. 2, 3, 4. Flex, 3, 2, 1. All the way up. Last one. Point, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex, in. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Draw those knees in. Take your knees out wide. So you're just taking a little happy baby, where you can bring the bottoms of your feet to the sky. Drop the feet. Let your knees play out to the side for a Supta Baddha Konasana real quick. Just stretching those inner thighs. So let's finish off with some core, and then we'll do a little stretching. So bring those knees up. We're going to bring the knees in line with those hips. Hands come behind the head. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring those shoulders off the ground. We're going to extend to a hover. Up, out, up, drop the shoulders. So we're going to, whenever you're ready, keep your gaze lifted. So we always want to make sure we could fit a fist under our chin and our chest and between that area. So we're going to lift, extend, in, drop, up, extend, extend. So you want to keep that core nice and strong the entire time. Your lower back stays connected to the earth. If this ever gets to be too much, you could either modify by dropping your toe, keeping the knees bent, or you could just work the lower body and not lift the upper body. Because sometimes this may be too stressful on the neck. So you just keep your shoulders connected, and that's great. So I like to keep things a little bit slower. I feel like we're able to activate those those muscles. A little bit stronger. Not only do we get to work them, but we actually get to feel them. All right, release it down, draw those knees in. So now we're going to do some slow bicycles. We are going to bring those knees in line. And once again, you could always tap the toes here, or you could do a full extension. So we're going to keep them slow. Left elbow to right knee, hold. 3, 2, 1. Let's cross. 3, 2, 1. Cross. 3, 2, 1. Cross. So if you're modifying, you're keeping those toes crossed, connected to the earth. Let's cross. 3, 2, 1. Switch. 3, 2, 1. Switch. 3, 2, 1. Switch. 3, 2, 1, switch. 3, 2, 1, switch. 3, 2, 1, switch. If you're not smiling, smile. It makes things better. 2, 1, switch. 3, 2, 1, switch. 3. One more each side. Let's go. So we've got 3, 2, 1, switch. 3, 2, 1. Release it down. Give yourself a nice little stretch here. All right, so let's bend those knees. Hands can be down by your sides. We're just going to rock side to side. They can place one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart, wherever it is that you want. We're just going to open up through those hips. Now let those knees fall to one side just so that you can roll yourself all the way over and press yourself gently out. So let's head onto a table. Shoulders in line with those wrists, hips in line with those knees. Inhale, belly down. Heart and tail lift, collarbone separate, shoulder blades pull together. Exhale, round that spine, tuck the hips, turn the gaze. Inhale, belly down. Exhale, round. Inhale, down. Exhale. So feel that stretch in the front body. Feel that stretch in the back body. Adding any extra movements that the body might be calling for. Connecting to your breath, connecting to your body. Find yourself to stillness on your next inhale. Bring that right foot forward to the outside of your right foot. What did you say? Bring your right foot to the outside of your right hand. You're going to come back onto the top of that left thigh. So we're in a little lizard pose. Right toes are slightly out to the corners. Shoulders are in line with the wrist. If you can see, my knee is in line with my ankle. And now your back leg, you want to keep that knee square on the earth so we're not to one side, we're not to the other. All 5 toenails are connected to the earth. And you're just going to stay here. Straight arms to start. Inhale. Exhale, just a slight bend to those elbows, dropping your chest slightly down. Inhale, straighten. Exhale. Inhale, straighten. So feel this positioning of your body. And on your exhale, you can stay here, or you could drop down to one form or both forms. But as you drop, if you start to lose this positioning of your body, now you want to keep your back flat, which you can't really see here because my thigh's in the way. But I'm not rotating to one side. My knee is square. My toes are still down. And reminding yourself that everything about your body is different from moment to moment, day to day, side to side. You'll see, I already know this, on the other side, I will not be able to get down. There's a huge difference on my body from right to left. So honor those differences, respect those differences. Here's a great place to use blocks and books to bring the earth to you if you want to release down a little bit further. Inhale, plant the hands down. If you're dropped, come back to straight arms. Left hand right under that left shoulder and peel the right fingers up to the sky. So you're getting a nice twist here. Shoulder stacked upon shoulder. Nice breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, right hand to the inside of that right foot. Curl your back toes, lift that back knee. Hold. Send that right foot back to meet the left. Find yourself in that plank. Lift those hips. Down dog. Shoulders away from the ears. Fingers spread nice and wide. Drop down to your knees. Take that table. Shoulders right under those wrists. Now take that left foot to the outside of the left hand. So once again, the knee is in line with the ankles, toes slightly turned out. Checking that right knee, it is completely square. We're not sinking to one side. Bringing blocks or books, whatever it is that you need, all 5 toenails on that right foot is connected to the earth. Inhale. Exhale, slight bend to those elbows. Inhale, straighten. Exhale. Inhale. On the exhale, working down to any version of lizard that you're looking for. And always remind yourself that your first exhale is never your final expression. So we did a couple of warm-ups, but you can always work down a little bit further as we float in. Now, if you decide to drop, checking those hips so you're not sinking in here just to get low. If you notice, I'm dropping to my hip because I can't get down. If that's happening, pull yourself out. Release the ego of getting down further, of looking cooler. And just honor yourself, love yourself in every form and every phase. It's really hard, I'm struggling with that right now. But it's a practice, right? If you're down on your forearms, come back to straight arms. Plant your right hand down. If it's not, shoulder right on top of that wrist, left fingers up, taking that twist. Inhale. Exhale, left hand down to the inside of that left foot. Curl your back toes, lift that back knee. Hold here. Send that left foot back. Lift the hips. Take your down dog. Dropping down to your knees. Take a child's pose. So knees could stay together, rounding more through your spine. If you want, you could separate those knees, working more into the hips. Hands could be out in front. They could wrap around. You could bend the elbows. Palms come together. Slowly start to lift yourself up. Send your weight to one side. Swing those legs around. Scoot yourself to the center of your mat. Begin to walk yourself down. Let's take that reclined pigeon. So right foot over that left knee. Make that figure 4. Starting off right hand against that right thigh. Just press it slightly out, not on the knee. You're on that meaty portion of your leg. You could stay here, or you could pick the left foot off of the ground, weaving your hands behind that left hamstring. Elbow may be used to keep that knee open. Now check your shoulders. If they're rolling forward, pull those knees in. Soften the shoulders. Just breathe into those outer hips. Nice deep breaths here. Dropping that left foot down. Extend your right leg up. Take your hands behind your hamstring, maybe behind your calf, ankle, maybe grab onto your foot. But here's the deal. As you gently tug it in, don't lift your hips off the ground. Keep that lower back connected. Take a couple of point and flexes. Shoulders are still soft. Bend that right knee, plant that right foot down. Left foot crosses over. Take your left hand to that left thigh, just press it out. You could hold it here, or you could pick that right foot off the ground, taking your hands behind that right hamstring, drawing those legs in. Left elbow holds that left knee out. Soften those shoulders. Feel your breath, feel the moment. Take in every sensation flowing through your body, every emotion. Dropping that right foot down, extend the left leg up. So once again, you can take your hands behind that hamstring, calf, ankle, and as you gently tug it in, keep your hips connected so we're not pulling that leg off, because look at how cool I am. That's not getting much of an effect. Keep your hips connected as you try and pull it in. Pulling and flexing that foot. Releasing through those shoulders, soften through the jaw. Bend that knee, plant that left foot down. Once again, just start to rock your knees side to side. Take your arms out to a T if they're not. Let your knees pause to the right. Turn your gaze over the left. Breathe into that twist in your spine. Inhale those knees up. Exhale to the left. Gaze over the right. Bring those knees up. Draw those knees in. Gently rock from side to side. Maybe you take a happy baby grabbing the outsides of your feet. Maybe you grab your ankles. You could grab your yogi toes. Hips stay connected to the earth. Knees draw towards your shoulders, or maybe you start to extend those legs, getting a bit more of a hamstring stretch. But once again, we're not lifting our hips off the floor. They stay connected. Getting a little rock from side to side. Draw those knees in. Give yourself a big hug here. Maybe you bring the forehead up to meet the knees. Maybe you give yourself a little kiss on the knees. I love you. Now slowly start to release one leg out. Said I love you in the song. Release the other leg out. Walking your arms out of your shoulders, palms face out. Shoulders drop down. And just soften through your face here. Just find yourself in the moment. Letting any stress, any tension in those hips soften. Your feet are just splaying out. Your belly is nice and soft here. And the shoulders melt into the earth. You can move your jaw around a couple of times if you need. Eyelids are gently closed. And release to that third eye. Sending away any chatter that's trying to creep back. And let yourself be here in the stillness for a little bit longer. Begin to deepen your breath. Coming back to the present, wiggling fingers, wiggling toes, rolling wrists and ankles. Maybe a gentle rock of your head from side to side. And then begin to make your way to one side. Like you're rolling over in bed, use one arm as a pillow and place the other hand over your heart. Pause here for a few more moments. Awaken to your heart's contentment. One day, you'll awaken to discover your life is all you wanted and hoped it would be. Oh, you'll not find everything just the way your head said you wanted it. It might not be the way you planned, but you'll awaken to your dreams of joy, love, and peace, your dream of freedom. You'll see beyond the illusions. You'll transcend your old limiting beliefs. You'll wake up and notice that your past is just as it needed to be. You'll see where you are today is good. You'll notice that you laugh a lot, cry a lot, and smile a lot. You'll look at tomorrow with peace, faith, and hope, knowing that while you cannot control some of what life does, you have possibilities and power in any circumstance life might bring. The struggle you have lived with for so many years, the struggle in your heart has disappeared. You're secure, at peace with yourself, and your place in the world. One day, you'll awaken to your heart's contentment. Let that day be today. Begin to find your way to your last seated position. Take a moment here and let those words settle in. Let them resonate. Let that day be today. Awaken to your heart's contentment. Inhale, sweep the hands up to the sky. Connect at the palms and lower your hands down to the heart. Praying to always love compassionately. Bring our thumbs to our lips. Praying to always speak truthfully. Bring our thumbs to our third eye. Praying to always see clearly. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I thought it was a good one. I really liked that class, and I hope you all like it too.